Chapter Circles exercise 10.2. We are going to do questions from this exercise. From question number 1 to question number 3, MCQ type of questions are given, and we have to choose one correct option from 4 given options for these questions and also give justification. Question number 1 is, from a point Q, the length of tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter and distance of point Q from the center is 25 centimeter. The radius of the circle is. For the radius of the circle, we are given 4 options in this question and we have to choose one correct option from these 4 options. In this figure, PQ is a tangent drawn from external point Q to the circle with center O. OQ is distance of point Q from the center of the circle. OP is the radius that we have to find out. Radius OP is perpendicular to the tangent through the point of contact P. Therefore, triangle POQ is a right angle triangle right angled at P. So, applying Pythagoras theorem in right triangle POQ, we can find out radius of the circle OP. So, let's do this question. PQ is given equal to 24 centimeter. This is length of tangent drawn from external point Q, and OQ, distance of point Q from the center, is given 25 centimeter. OP is perpendicular to PQ according to theorem 10.1. Radius through the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. Therefore, triangle POQ is right triangle. Right angled at P. So, applying Pythagoras theorem in right triangle POQ, we can write OP square plus PQ square equal to OQ square. This is Pythagoras theorem. This implies OP square plus (24) square equal to 25 square. Value of PQ, length of tangent, is given 24 centimeter and distance of point Q OQ from the center is given 25 centimeter. So, this implies OP square equal to 25 centimeter whole square is 625 minus 24 square transposed from left side to right side. So, it is minus 576, which is equal to 49. So, OP is equal to under root 49 and this is equal to 7. Therefore, option A 7 centimeter is the correct option. Now question number 2. In given figure, if TP and TQ are two tangents to a circle with center O, so that angle POQ is equal to 110 degrees, then angle PTQ is equal to. 4 options are given and we have to choose one correct option for angle PTQ. In this given figure, angle POQ is given equal to 110 degrees and we have to find angle PTQ. OP is perpendicular to TP and OQ is perpendicular to tangent TQ. Because tangent is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Therefore, angle P is equal to 90 degrees and angle Q is also equal to 90 degrees. In quadrilateral, TPOQ, angle T plus angle P plus angle POQ plus angle Q is equal to 360 degrees. This is angle sum property of a quadrilateral, and this implies angle T we have to find out. Angle T means angle PTQ. Angle P 90 degrees plus POQ 110 degrees plus angle Q also 90 degrees equal to 360 degrees, and this implies angle T is equal to 360 degrees minus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees 180 degrees plus 10 90 degrees, so 290 degrees. This implies angle T is equal to 70 degrees, and angle T means angle PTQ, angle between the tangents drawn from external point T to the circle with center O. So this is the required answer. Therefore, option B, 70 degrees, is the correct option. Question number 3. If tangents PA and PB are drawn from a point P to a circle with center O and they are inclined at an angle of 80 degrees, then angle POA is equal to. 4 options are given for angle PAO and we have to choose one correct option from these 4 given options. In this figure, PA and PB are tangents drawn from point P to the circle with center O. Angle APB, angle between the two tangents drawn from external point P to the circle, is 180 degrees. So angle APB is equal to 180 degrees. We have to find angle POA equal to angle PA and PB are two tangents, so OA and OB are radii through the point of contact, so they will be at right angles. So in quadrilateral PAOB, two angles are right angle. So other two angles, angle APB and angle AOB, will be supplementary, that is their sum will be 180 degrees. So angle APB plus angle AOB equal to 180 degrees. So 80 degrees plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degrees. This implies angle AOB is equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. So angle AOB is equal to 100 degrees. Triangle POA is congruent to triangle POB by RHS congruence rule. Therefore, angle POA is equal to angle POB, and so angle POA is half of angle AOB. So half of 100 degrees equal to 50 degrees. Therefore, option A, 50 degrees, is the correct option. Question number 4. Prove that the tangents drawn at the ends of a diameter of a circle are parallel. In this figure, PQ is diameter of a circle with center O, AB is a tangent at point of contact P, and CD is a tangent at point of contact Q. We have to prove that AB is parallel to CD. So given PQ is a diameter of a circle with center O. AB and CD are tangents at points of contact P and Q respectively. we have to prove that AB is parallel to CD. Proof, it's a very simple proof. OP is perpendicular to AB as radius through the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. Theorem 10.1. This is the region, and this implies that angle APO is equal to 90 degrees, and it further implies that angle APQ equal to 90 degrees. Also, OQ is perpendicular to tangent CD as radius is perpendicular to the tangent through the point of contact. So, therefore, angle OQD is equal to 90 degrees, and it further implies that angle PQD is equal to 90 degrees. Angle OQD and angle PQD both are same angle, only there is a change in the names of the angles. So, here angle APQ equal to 90 degrees and here angle PQD is equal to 90 degrees. So, we can write angle APQ is equal to angle PQD 90 degree each. But see in this figure, angle APQ and angle PQD, they are forming a pair of alternate interior angles with transversal PQ. But angle APQ and angle PQD form a pair of alternate interior angles. For lines AB and CD with PQ edge transversal. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD as a pair of alternate interior angles for AB and CD with transversal PQ are equal. Here we have proved. So, AB will be parallel to CD. Hence proved. Question number 5. Prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. In this figure, AB is a tangent to the circle with center O at point of contact P, and PQ is perpendicular to the tangent AB. We have to prove that PQ, which is perpendicular to the tangent AB at point of contact P, passes through the center of the circle O. So let's write given AB is a tangent to the circle with center O at point of contact P, and PQ is perpendicular to AB at P. We have to prove that PQ, which is perpendicular to the tangent at P, passes through the center of the circle O. Proof. OP is perpendicular to AB. OP is radius, AB is tangent. So radius through the point of contact is perpendicular to the tangent. This is theorem 10.1. And therefore angle APO is equal to 90 degrees. PQ is perpendicular to tangent AB. It is given. Therefore angle APQ is also equal to 90 degrees. Therefore we can write angle APO is equal to angle APQ, and both are 90 degrees. But angle APO is equal to angle APQ is only possible when OP coincides with PQ. But angle APO is equal to angle APQ is possible only if OP coincides with PQ, and this statement angle APO is equal to angle APQ equal to 90 degrees we have derived from the given information in the question. OP is radius, so it will be perpendicular according to theorem 10.1, so it is a true statement. PQ we have written perpendicular to AB, so this information is given in the question. PQ we have taken perpendicular to the tangent AB at point of contact P. So angle APQ equal to 90 degrees. This is also a true statement. Based on these two statements, we have written angle APO is equal to APQ equal to 90 degree. So this is a logically correct statement, and for this statement to hold, OP is to coincide with PQ. So this implies that point O lies on PQ. When OP coincides with PQ, P is a common point, so point O lies on PQ. And when point O lies on PQ, this implies that PQ passes through the point O. Hence, PQ, which is perpendicular to the tangent at point of contact P, passes through center of the circle O. Hence proved. Question number 6. The length of a tangent from a point A at distance 5 cm from the center of a circle is 4 cm. Find the radius of the circle. In this figure, AB is a tangent from point A to the circle with center O. Length of tangent AB is given 4 cm, and distance of point from the center is given 5 cm. So OA, distance of the point from the center of the circle is 5 cm, and length of the tangent AB from point A to the circle with center O is given 4 cm. We have to find radius of the circle, that is OB. OB is radius of the circle that we have to find out. As we know that radius OB is perpendicular to the tangent through the point of contact according to theorem 10.1. Therefore, angle ABO equal to 90 degrees, so triangle ABO is a right angle triangle right angled at B. So applying Pythagoras theorem in right triangle ABO, we can calculate the radius OB of this circle with center O. So in right triangle ABO, we have AB square plus OB square equal to OA square. Pythagoras theorem. And this implies OB square is equal to OA square minus AB square, and this is equal to 5 square minus 4 square. So OB square is equal to 25 minus 16 equal to 9. So OB is equal to under root 9 square root is 3. Therefore, radius of the circle that is OB in this figure is equal to 3 centimeter, and this is the answer.